We're coast to coast now.
Good deal, man. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. How's it
But
going, man?
hey, man, you know I take this topic very serious, bro. Very very serious, man. You
Yeah.
know I'm 70 years old this year, and
Salute. Salute.
I look at the people who didn't take this topic seriously, bro. It's just amazing how people just take it for granted that they're always going to be fit and in shape and able to keep up with the rest of the pack. But it doesn't work like that, man. You know, you have to take control of the situation. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you know, after I was in my mid 20s, I've told you this story before. I kind of let myself go.
Right.
I didn't mind the expansion of the waist. I was living a laid back 9 to 5 life, and I saw myself getting in worse and worse shape as the years went by until I was almost 40, and I could feel pains in my shoulders that shouldn't be there. And I hadn't been to a doctor in years, and hey man, I just said, hey, I gotta stop this shit, take control of it. I see people my age having strokes, looking like they're twice my age. So man, it's something where like you said, Duke, I went back to square one.
Mm-hmm.
I First I straightened out my diet the best I could with the knowledge that I had at the time, and I hit the old cellar, hit the old break out the plastic weights, put the bench back together.
Mm-hmm.
Just get that discipline where you're not gonna nobody's gonna tell you to do it. People are gonna tell you not to do it. It's something that you have to take control of your life, and you have to do it because this is what is going to control the rest of your life. And so, man, I haven't been off track in 30 years, bro. I keep eating clean. I graduated from the basement to a gym. I became a professional fitness trainer, a certified nutritional advisor. I mean, it's been my life, and it still is. And like you said, man, you just got to read those labels. We're seeing all these triglycerides and emulsifiers, and the ice cream sandwich that doesn't melt, bro. That would scare the
Right.
hell out of me.
Hell
Where's
yeah.
that gonna melt?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, damn. But man, Duke, I appreciate you inviting me up here, man, because we kind of we kind of have the same mind. We approach it in different directions. We take different roads, but we know that track is to keep ourselves in shape, exercises daily, eat clean, and just lead the pack, bro. Because the pack wants you to stray.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to do this because, bro, it's hard to do. Hey, my brother Martin Dunks did. I put this on my channel too. I got some of my
Okay.
old
Okay.
boxing coming in here, man. So
Salute.
shout out to them, and I appreciate you in here, man. This is what I do besides boxing, man. Health and nutrition,
Mm-hmm.
and this is my bro Big Duke over here, man. He's my guiding light. We hooked up a few years back, and like I said, we're two brothers from a different mother, and
Absolutely.
we preach this because we live it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And damn, it's a pleasure to be on here and helping other people to achieve the goals we've achieved and that we're achieving daily. Because for me, man, every day is another step. You slack off one day, it becomes 2 days, it becomes a week. No,
Yep.
no, no.
Yep. That's a
It's 20.
habit.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. 24/7, Duke, like you say, bro.
Mm-hmm. Let me say this. Let me piggyback off something you said earlier, brother Bruce. You take it one step at a time. And same thing with no nonsense said earlier about the restaurant thing, fast food joint. Man, listen, that's what I'm saying, Bruce. That's what the title's about. This is not a quick fix. I mean, everybody bounce back. And when I want to sit there and really talk about something that brother Bruce said. Me and brother Bruce, now we go different routes, but we still gonna get to the ultimate goal, and that's one is being active, and two is staying healthy. He may take another route. I'm gonna take heavy ass weights, dumbbells, barbells. I'm still in that grind. Brother Bruce is 70 years old. He's not of that no more, but he come from that. You see what I'm saying? He come from that. So and that's still me. Yeah, I can. My boys come in here, they start talking shit. Yeah, I'm gonna sit there and deadlift over 500 pounds. Yeah, I'm gonna bench over 400 pounds, but that's not the norm. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that I don't want anybody to sit there and say, oh man, I can't do what Big Duke is doing. You know what I'm saying? Big Duke, no, no, no. Take Brother Bruce's route. Walking on a regular basis, 2 miles, 2+ miles. You know what I'm saying? Eating healthy. That's a route you can go to stay healthy. But you don't have to do what I do, but at least do something. And
Hmm.
that's all we're saying. You know what I'm saying?
I,
What's
I,
up,
I
T?
gotta go get my water, bro.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. The guy who beat up Drew Titan. What's up, team? Wakanda. What's up with you, fam? Thanks for being in the building. Salute. know what I'm saying? Snoopy, what's up, man? Salute. What's up with you? Yeah. They don't want, hey, Team Wakanda, they don't want to see me, man. I'm the best kept secret over here, man. There ain't nobody coming to see me, man. They may say that shit, but they ain't coming to see me, man. They ain't, nah. Go look at some of my videos and shit like that. They ain't fucking with Big Duke. But with that being said, what's no nothing to say? Let's get into it. I'm 53 years old, 5'9", 160. I lost 20 pounds. Yes. I'm down 140. So now I'm proud of myself. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because what's going to happen is that's going to help you transcend and lose another 10 to 15 pounds, whatever your goal may be. You know what I'm saying? But keep that going. Change your nutrition. I mean, watch and be mindful of your caloric intake. You know what I'm saying? And then they say, that 20 is going to become 30. You're going to lose another 10. You're going to lose another 5 on top of that. But keep that going. Keep that going. True. Yeah, you can have a cheat day, a cheat meal, stuff like that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Keep it going. And I want to run this back while my brother Bruce is here, because I really do want to embrace masculinity at this point. And I want to sit there and run this back one more time. Let's go, brother. Let's go.
Of boys in their little muscle shirts.
Men are not meant to be dominant. Men are meant to be submissive.
Life's too short to exercise. I'm just gonna be honest. There are so many better things to do than exercise.
It's about when you do that and there's like muscles there, nobody cares about that.
It hurts me to see how corrupted you are.
And can cry. So it's okay to be weak.
It is okay to be fat.
You work out strictly for appearance-based reasons, you are fat phobic.
Men, and I'm gonna give it to Bruce, embrace masculinity. Men, I'm talking about real blood ass men, embrace masculinity, man. I'm here to tell you, man, this is some bullshit, Bruce. Embrace masculinity, man. Embrace lifting heavy ass weight. Embrace sweating and shit like that. God, Bruce, you got it, man. Before I go ahead, go. You got it, God.
Hey, man, the getting under those weights is kind of what separates the men from the boys, bro. I mean, dude, that was my church. You have to stimulate those muscles, and it's not just to look good, but that's a byproduct. You're gonna start looking good. You start popping, your head's gonna start going up. You're gonna start walking taller, and you're not there to become a pretty boy, but the more you train, the harder you work, the prettier you're gonna get, bro. I mean, it's just that's just a fact of life. That's fact. People who tell you not to do it are the people that are afraid to do it. They're in that herd mentality, and it's real easy. It's real easy to go out and get the ice cream and go out and get the donuts and sit around and talk about the good old days. But man, the good old days are tomorrow, bro. I mean, you gotta keep your eyes on the prize. And the worst thing in the world is when you get poor physical health, and you have to manage it with diabetes. You have to manage it with insulin. You have to use sleep mask to put on when you're sleeping. I mean, there's a whole host of health problems that happen when you neglect what you're eating and what you're doing with your body. Because your body wants to slack off. I mean, we were bred to be. We started as hunters and gatherers. When there was a crop that was in, we'd harvest it. We'd go out and make the kill. We'd gouge ourselves, and then we kind of went into a hibernation mode. And that's the way our bodies inherently. That's the way they are. But we can reverse that by eating on a schedule, exercising on a schedule. We don't have to hibernate anymore. We can go out and we can get fresh, clean food. And then exercise is in abundance right now. Gyms are hurting because people are following these YouTube fucking idiots. Man. You're gonna hurt yourself in the gym. It's a waste of money. It's only for pretty boys and blah blah blah. You go in there with the eye on the prize, and that's to get healthy. And you're gonna put muscle on. You're gonna lose fat, and that's when you can hang in with these younger people. That's when you can do these things. You can rock all night. you know, and you can you can go out and you can eat a nice dinner at a restaurant because you're going to go back into that gym the next day. You're going to get right back on your diet. And I mean, it just opens up so many different avenues in your life, man. Don't settle as a couch potato. I was already. It's not even noontime yet, and I walked 2 miles already this morning. I keep a dumbbell handy, man. There's never a reason not to get a good arm pump in there, man. Not to get some good pulls in there, bro. I mean, just keeping it handy, and that's just the way of life for me, man. And like I said, I just got up for some water. Don't neglect water. Water is so important in your diet and what you put in your body, man. I fill this tumbler up 5 times a day. I get a minimum of 100 ounces of water in there. My buddy PGH Big Dog, how we doing, brother? Thank you for stopping by, man. We're talking about getting healthy. I'm sharing my brother Big Duke show over here, man. All fire, no smoke, man. This is 24/7 fitness, and this is my brother Big Duke, my man over here. So thank you, cats, for coming in my and checking on it, man. No boxing this morning. This is all about the fight of your life, bro. The fight to stay healthy and live.
Salute. And Mr. Paz, man. Where you been, Mr. Paz? What's up with you, man? Thanks for being in the building. And Brother Bruce, I want to add this right here to the end of that. Here's the thing about it. I tell people all the time, when you don't stop doing this shit right here, if this is a problem for you, if you keep doing this shit, you will have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? And this is the ultimate outcome. You know what I'm saying? And I keep doing it. And I want it to be embedded. I want it to be embedded in your head. Because if you keep doing this on the regular, you keep putting garbage in, eventually at some point, you're going to have this conversation right here. You will have, and you know what's sad about that, Brother Bruce? You know what's sad about that? Here's the thing about that. If everybody watching, no nonsense, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Paz, everybody in the building. I mean, PGH, Big Dog, everybody, Lance Myers, you know what I mean? Forever Lisa. Here's the sad thing about this picture right here, guys, is that some people have had this conversation and still doing the same shit. That's the fucked up part about it. You don't been in this situation right here and you still doing the same shit. That's the scary thing about it. That's where I'm saying, like, man, what is it going to take for you to change? You know what I'm saying? Because you don't been laid up with the hospital with the IV and a lab coat came in there and said, listen, you're going to start taking X amount of pills. I mean, you start doing this right here. You need to start doing this. Boom, 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 boom. That should mentally change you right there. That should mentally. But then again, too, as soon as you start to feel better, you start to go right back to doing this shit here. You know what I'm saying? On the checkout aisle, start picking up this shit. To me, that's the funniest thing about this shit. It doesn't change. It doesn't change. So my thing is this. If you don't, it don't matter what Bruce Gas say, Big Duke say, no matter how many gems, no nonsense drop into the in the chat. It don't matter if you get inspired by Big Jeff, what he said earlier about he need to lose 6 more pounds. It doesn't matter. If your mindset is not there, you ain't gonna change shit. You ain't gonna change shit. You'll hear this video, you'll see another video, and if your mindset is not ready to change, Brother Bruce, they're gonna go right back to square one. Nah, man, shit, I ain't right.
And today, I'm wearing red today because today is National Heart Health Day. Believe it or not, they have a day for everything. There's National Dog Day, National Waffle Day. Today, National Heart Health Day. So just keep that in mind. The number one muscle in your body, and we can control that by exercise and by diet. And we can eliminate the bad things and add the good things. It's real simple. Me and Duke, we could go on here. We talk to people about this. This is what I did for a living. I would charge people $100 to sit down and just talk about this.
That's right. That's right.
We're doing this out here out of the goodness of our hearts on National Heart Health Day because I feel better when people get the message. I hate it when people kind of look at me funny and this guy doesn't want to drink. This guy doesn't want to he doesn't want to go to McDonald's. We open up a box of donuts. He doesn't eat a donut. Dude, believe me, I've had those pleasures before in my life. I've had that experience. I know the outcome. I see it every day. And it's a big step And it's a daily journey that you have to take. And if you want to live long, if you want to be strong, you want to be healthy, you got to change the way you got to clean up your lifestyle. If you're not really there, man, you know, it's one step at a time.
And let me tell you this, Bruce, before we get into some of the slides and talk about, like, I mean, how this is not a quick fix. Again, guys, like I said in passing last week, I hear this a lot, Brother Bruce, and people don't realize this, man. There's a lot of content creators out there that they only really understand what support is. Now, I got my Cash App going. That's optional. Me and Brother Bruce, we can do this all day, every day. Trust me. If we wanted to, if we really wanted to, trust, we can have a 24-hour stream, talk about fitness, health, VO2 max, how to get from point A to point B, whatever the case may be. We do this because we want to. You guys supporting us right now just by tuning in. That is support for us. You guys support by hitting that thumbs up button. That is support for us. You know what I'm saying? So you don't see people saying, oh man, I'm doing this and doing that. I'm doing it. No, you doing this shit because you want to. When people watch your video for 30 seconds, that's support. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind, guys. When you start talking about, when people sitting there, oh man, y'all supporting us now just by watching the show, getting these gems, hoping that it could be a benefit for you or somebody in your family or a friend. That's support. All right. So in the last video, I want to show you guys, again, I want you guys to hear this. Don't get case sensitive about what you're about to see. If you have any type of medical condition, anything medical that you need some type of assistance and stuff like that, that is out of your realm, something that you can't control, by all means, it doesn't apply. It's not applicable to you. However, if nothing is wrong with you and you just sitting there eating just because air is free, nah, we can't support that. So let's get into it. And it's a little sensitive, you know what I'm saying? So hope you guys got a little, tough and bones in about your body right now. So let's get into it, man. Let's go.
Because I told you to get healthy. Like listen, some of you, you're fat. And I'm not being negative. You're like, I can't believe this guy says that. Hey, don't be fucking mad at me because I told you to get healthy. Like you're mad at me because I can tell you the truth. You know what? Who the fuck let you get fat? People that don't give a fuck about you. Because if you're eating like shit, that person's an asshole that's fucking sitting next to you. Hey, remember what I said? The truth fucking sucks, doesn't it? Listen,
here's the thing about that.
Listen, some of you.
I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna let you get into it, Bruce. I'm gonna run it back.
You're fat. And I'm not being negative. You're like, I can't believe this guy says that. Hey, don't be fucking mad at me because I told you to get healthy. Like you're mad at me because I can tell you the truth. You know what? Who the fuck let you get fat? People that don't give a fuck about you. Because if you're eating like shit, that person's an asshole that's fucking sitting next to you. Hey, remember what I said? The truth fucking sucks, doesn't it? Listen,
here's my take on that. If somebody loves you, somebody care about you day in and day out, and you seeing them day in and day out, and they gradually see you gaining weight, and they are not, and they keep feeding you, and they keep fixing shit that know that's not good for you, you got a problem on your hands. You got something going on. You know what I'm saying? There's something going on in that situation. Nobody should sit there and just have you to eat unhealthy food and see you sit there in the midst of them, keep gaining weight. Fuck that, I can't sign up for that shit. I can't. I'm not going. I don't have no empathy or I'm sympathy for that shit. You know what I'm saying? If somebody constantly see you doing some bullshit and they keep doing the same shit over and over, fuck that. I ain't signing up for that shit. Go ahead, Brother Bruce. You got it.
Hey, Duke, I'm the same way, bro. But see, I look at it from my personal point of view because I know what happens when you put that garbage in your body. In the bottom line with any diet, if you want to lose weight, it's got to be a caloric intake, and processed food that's got the artificial sweetness and it's got all that shit in it. That's added calories too. Not only does your body have to break that down, but you're also putting calories in there that you're not going to burn off at your basic BMR, bro. Your basal metabolic rate. Basically, the
Mark.
calories you're burning sitting down. And you know, it's real easy to try to take shortcuts. You know, thinking that you're eating properly, bro. But it just a little bit of education, reading those labels. You'd be surprised how much food that you can eat when you're making it yourself.
Right.
Steaming your vegetables, broiling your chicken or your fish or your steak, whatever it may be. You save a lot of calories by cooking food yourself because you're controlling the caloric intake in those foods. When you're buying packaged stuff, when you're in restaurants, they control the calories that you're putting in your body. So man, this is it's all part of you taking charge of your life, bro. I mean, and it's at every aspect of your life. That's how I think I succeed, man. I don't let anybody deal any bullshit to me. I ride my own lane, and I know what's good for me. And this is through a lot of hit and miss. It's through a lot of talking to the so-called experts. And you know, it's right. It's like Duke says, man. They call me the veteran because I have a lot of knowledge because I've heard a lot of bullshit mixed with the good stuff, and you sort that shit out, and you put together a plan and you follow it. You follow it daily, bro. Like I said, you can have a cheat day. You can have a cheat meal. You know, holidays are around there. You don't have to isolate yourself. You don't have to act like the strange guy at the table. But that's because you pick up the slack the next day. You get right back into the program. And you know, it's just so beneficial to eat healthy. You know, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, man. I could get hit by a car. I could have a stroke.
Right.
Who the fuck knows what God's life is going to give you? But see, there are a few things that we can take charge of, that we can control. That's what we put into our bodies and the energy that we put out from our bodies. Just
in their energy expenditure. So here's what Brother Bruce said. He mentioned it twice now, so it's only right that I show it. Brother Bruce said, read the labels, okay? So here's a 24-ounce, I got 24-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew, all right? So I want to look at one thing here, guys. I wish I had something to highlight this right here. 70 grams of sugar, okay? Don't worry about the 105 milligrams of sodium. Let's look at this right here. 77 grams of sugar right there, right? There you go. So you drink 2 of these a day. Now you open up Pandora's box for how many grams of sugar? How many grams of sugar is that? You guys do the math. You know what I'm saying?
It's real simple. In fact, they even tell you one bottle of that is the equivalent of what is 26% of your intake of sugar for the day. Exactly. I mean, dude, when I was drinking soda, I drink 6 of those Mountain Dews a day, no problem. Mm-hmm. And see, what that means is your body's going to have a real difficult time processing any more
food. That's right.
And you're putting in good sugars from fruits. You're putting in sugars from vegetables. All carbohydrates, they're going to break down to sugars. It's the simple sugars, the starchy sugars you want to avoid. And the simple sugar, man, that bottle of Mountain Dew, that nutritional label on that is a nutritional nightmare. No protein, no vitamins, just sugar and water, basically. Carbohydrates and water. And that's going to do nothing but rot your teeth and add body fat to the body again, and you're trying to get in shape. So man, eliminate sugar. Really, eliminate soda, fizzy drinks, all that. Yeah. That's all sugar, man. And like Duke just pointed out, every gram of that is a gram of carbohydrates. And that's what, you know, a lot of people like to build their diets around the percentage of carbohydrates, fats, and protein in there. So you're blowing it with drinking soda on any kind of a conscientious diet.
You got Ashford Fikes coming in here. He coming in hot, man. He said most of the time your body can't break it down. It's just stored in the fat. It then causes cancer. All fire, no smoke. Okay, he coming for you, no nonsense. He's coming for you. And also Nonsense said something very simple but very powerful. With trial and error, you will find out what's best for you. So no worries, find out what's good, what's bad. Okay. You know what? I just heard about this right here, Teach. I mean, what about Hello Fresh? I mean, it's like meal prep. I think that is I had some young lady come in here and talk about that. So I'm not real privy to that, but I just heard about that maybe like 2 days ago. I think they do meal prep. I'm not certain about it, so I can't really speak on it in detail. But somebody else came in and mentioned that right there. So it's mostly high fructose corn syrup. Extremely hard on your body. Yes. All fire, no smoke. Exactly. Yes, man. Soda will eat you up big time. I like that. That's a funny one right there, man. Soda's liquid rust. That's the funny shit right there. That's true. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. And what we're going to do is, again, when I sit down and say this is not a quick fix, the first one is the first months right here. That's not the first one. Is that one? Yeah, here we go. The first month, foundation building. The first month, guys, when you're going down this right here, this road, a path of a fitness journey and trying to improve yourself, okay? The first thing you need to do is assess and goal setting. Evaluate your current fitness level and set realistic goals. Assess your strength, flexibility, and cardio fitness. Okay, that's the first thing you need to do. Find out exactly where you stand baseline wise, and you can build on that. That's the first thing you need to do. Next is core and joint stability and strength. If your core cannot support a particular exercise, then your arms and legs involved in it cannot produce the requisite force or speed. Reducing belly fat and increasing stabilization is the key. You gotta listen. The core is the foundation. If your core is weak, your squat's gonna be off, your bench press gonna be out of whack, everything else gonna be out of whack at that point. And then the last one is, in no particular order, nutrition education. Establish a balanced diet with the emphasis on, I cut it off, okay? Emphasis on the big three. The big three, when I said I meant to cut off, the big three is lean sources of protein, complex carbohydrates, and your good sources of fat. Okay, Brother Bruce, you got it.
You put it in a nutshell right there, my bro. You know, meal prep. It should be. It's the way to do if you want to lose weight. You know, the prepared meals, the fresh, the things like that. You know, that's kind of new, because right now what they're realizing is people don't want to go out. We're getting more sedentary. We're staying at home. We have internet. Right. This is, I think there's so many people I know that work from home. I never saw that when I was growing up, man. You know, it's right. It's a different world out there. And I guess, you know, those HelloFresh, I guess if you look into those, you know, they could be good. I know when I was doing contest prep for some cats I knew, they were getting their meals delivered. There was a service in the Baltimore area where they would do protein pancakes, and you know, they'd give you your 5 meals a day. If you sent them your nutritional requirements and the size portions you want, they did that. It's expensive. The meals were like between $7 and $12 each. So if you have a lot of money, then that's the way to go. But as far as doing it yourself, that's the way to do it, man. Like Duke said, the fresh vegetables, the lean proteins, and fats really are not a problem. You know, you get good fats from eating nuts, avocados, so you know, different vegetables, and even animal fats. You know, saturated fat, it's something we want to keep an eye on it, but we don't want to eliminate it from our diet, because all fats are important. But as you get into them, you start to learn. The internet can be a very valuable thing, especially, you know, shows like this. But then you can go on to other shows where, you know, you can find out how many calories your body needs and how many calories you're going to get from certain meals and certain way you prepare things. So it's it's just something that you have to be very, very conscientious of. And you know, a good way that I eliminate the soda and the juices and the sugars, I drink nothing but water. I've been doing that for a couple of years now, and you know, I think it's really healthy. And in fact, I think everybody should try it for 30 days. Just try it. You eliminate your caffeine, your alcohol, your sodas, your juices. Try all water. The only thing I do is I add protein powder once a day to a smoothie that I make. But aside from that, man, it's real simple. Like Duke said, the 3 things, keep your eye on those: the lean proteins, the complex carbohydrates, which you get those from the spinach, your kale, your leafy green vegetables, you know, all like the solid color, the beets, pumpkins, things like that, man. You know, you can make your plate look nice. And you know, it's like putting money in a 401k. You know, you're building up for retirement. And when you do, your body is going to be to the point where you can go out, you can do things, you can go for walks, you can play with your grandkids. Things that other people your age can't do, because really, man, we're preparing for the future. And that's how we month 1 in the foundation building, because pretty soon it's going to be month 500, and you're going to want to take some of that program.
That's right. That's right. And that's going to bring us, we're going to go right into month 2 to 3. Okay. Here we go, guys. Month 2 to 3, progressive intensity. Okay. Progressive intensity, I should say. Strength progressive. You want to gradually increase the weight. Focus on progressive overload. So again, notice this is not in month 1. This is where a lot of people mess up at. So in other words, first thing is, once you build that foundation, get your body used to using said weight. If it's 135, get your form down. You know what I mean? Maybe go to 155, something like that. But no need to sit there and have a jump from 135 on the bench press, then 225 in month 1, and you just starting out. You know what I mean? Let your body get used to said weight. Be it be barbell, dumbbells, whatever it is, kettlebells, no matter what it is, med balls, doesn't matter. Get used to doing something first. Then, you know what I mean, let your body start talking about progressive overload. Next thing is, guys, we already said about this before. 150 minutes. 150 minutes, guys, that's nothing but 2.5 hours, man, a week in cardio training. Incorporate longer duration of varied cardio activities. Include both steady state and interval training, okay? Steady state meaning that you on the treadmill, you on whatever exercise, whatever cardio machine is out there, you got the incline on 3, you got the speed on 5, and you just gonna walk that out. That's steady state. Interval training is you training the speed, you training the incline, you up, down, you're going from anaerobic to aerobic state, okay? And then the last one is introduce to resistance training splits, okay? Once you got used to, I would recommend when you first starting out, do like a full body. Get your body used to moving, everything sore. I mean, squats, getting your form down on squats, getting your form down on bench press, pull-ups. I mean, seated rows. Get your body used to doing all those movements, and then divide the workout to target specific muscle groups or different days. Especially if you are you have an inferior body part, then go ahead and dedicate a little bit more time to that said body part. If it's your legs, dedicate a little bit more time on squats. If it's your arms, dedicate a little bit more time on that. So go ahead, Brother Bruce, you got it.
No, I mean, you know, we'll start at the beginning, the gradually increasing weights, because if you haven't been in the gym for a while, or if you're new to it, man, it's gonna hurt. Believe me.
Yes.
Just doing with the smallest amount of weights, you're gonna feel aches and pains that you didn't even know you had places that would be aching and would be transmitting the pain. But it's something you work your way through it. I'm not talking about someone that's gonna lay you out in bed or you're gonna have to go see a chiropractor for. It's just gonna be like it's getting back into the swing of things, and you have to do that like Duke said earlier, gradually, even if there's no weights on the bar. And man, don't even think about competing with anybody but yourself. You know, I mean, I walk now. I'm the oldest guy out there, and people I try to walk at a fast pace. And hey, man, you know, you're jogging pretty good for an old guy. I'm like, hey, shut your fucking mouth, man. You know, but hey, you know, the thing is, you have to, you can't get discouraged. And if you go in there and you try to hit the heavy weights when you're not in shape to do it, you're going to get discouraged, and you're probably going to get hurt too. So don't worry about hitting heavy weights when you're new to the gym. Gradually increase the weights, get your body used to that.
Right.
And you know, and incorporating cardio, the best thing I used to do, I used to warm up 5 minutes on a stationary bicycle, hit the gym for about an hour, you know, do the specific muscle groups, do the splits I was working on, and then do my cardio. And I found out that that's a real easy way to lose weight, because if you work intensively at weight training, you're getting the added benefit of cardio there. You're getting the interval cardios. You're not getting that steady duration that you get on a treadmill, or if you're on a bicycle, or if you're out there jogging yourself. But believe me, man, weight training is cardiovascular training at the same time. So you can divide it up, and you don't have to be in the gym any more than an hour and a half, and that includes your shower time. People treat it like it's a social atmosphere, picking up the chicks, and nah. You're there for a reason, not for a season. You know, go in there.
Fuck yeah.
My brother. Yeah, let me shout out my brother Joe in there. Joe, the boxing historian. I see Picasso in here, man. And I know Picasso's a gym rat, bro. Picasso's been in that gym for a long time. And you know, I'm preaching to the choir for a lot of people in here, but you know, sometimes you got to pound that message home, bro. You know, sometimes
that's right. Same thing.
Yeah, I need to pound home to me a lot too, man. You know, I slack off a little bit, and I'll notice that in the scale, because I still have my scale from my business. I still have the triple beam stand up doctor scale in my kitchen, so I can step on that sucker every day, and I can see if I ate too much. I have a very fast metabolism. If I don't get the proper amount of calories on one day, I'll lose a pound, and if I eat too many, I'll gain a pound. So that's how much my metabolism is active, and you can activate your metabolism by eating at the same time daily, eating the same portions. You know, it's a mind over matter thing, the mind muscle connection. We talked about it all the time, but you have to get your head into it first of all before anything else. And my brother Shadow 979, man, salute, bro. Thank you for stopping by.
And I want to sit there. I want to pick it back off what Joe said, man. And I keep bringing this up here, guys. Here's the thing about it. All you out there, not in the chat, but everybody out there, oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. Listen, the jump rope is one of the most easiest thing to get, but very effective, extremely effective. A regular, simple jump rope. And salute my man Joe. 15 minutes on the jump rope will make a man out of you. All fire, no smoke. You know what I'm saying? 15, listen, not even 15. Give me 10 minutes on the jump rope. Just a simple, regular jump rope. That's all you need. That's all you need to sit there. And that it's been around before Bruce. It's been around before my time and everybody in the chat. And it's tried and true. You know what I'm saying? So look at that right there. So again, that's months 2 to 3. All right, let's move to months. Let's move to weeks, rather, 7 and 8. Okay, we're getting into it. So at this point, guys, again, this goes hand in hand. This is not a quick fix, man. When you're trying to sit there and increase some things, you're trying to get better. It's not a quick fix. Week 7 and 8, progress checkpoint. Evaluate progress and make necessary adjustments. Okay, simple. Increase training frequency. Add another day to it. Emphasize weak areas, just like I said before. Include flexibility and mobility sessions. Stop the show. Salute my man, No Shake. Guys, especially for the guys, do not neglect your stretching part of this right here. Dynamic stretching to warm up, and when you finish, static stretches. Okay, that helps elongate the muscle. That help you. You don't want to be so just big and bulky that you can't fucking move. All right. So again, dynamic stretches when you warm up, get some blood flowing. And when you're done, that's when you do a static stretch right there at the end of it. And then the last, nutritional checkpoint. Monitor and adjust portion size as needed. Here's what that means in a nutshell. What I'm telling you guys is this right here. If you start out 20 pounds and you start lose 10 pounds, 15 pounds, whatever the case may be, you can't still bring in the same caloric intake you did when you lost 20 pounds. You got to change that. You got to sit there and go into a caloric deficit at that point. Bring in less calories to sit there and lose more weight if that's your goal, okay? So again, here's the system for you. You got one more month after this. We're going to go into the last part of this right here in the end. So checkpoint, see where you at. Make the changes. Don't keep doing, you know what I mean? If you're doing 225, you're doing 275 on the squat rack, don't keep doing that. If you're trying to get stronger, go ahead and bump it up. Small increment weights, 285, 295. Make those smaller changes, progressive overload. You keep doing the same shit, you're going to remain stagnant. You're going to remain right there on that same plane. All right? Increase the frequency in which you're training, okay? If you can't add 3 days, then add a third day to it. If you can't add 4 days, add 4 days to it. Increase the intensity. And then the last one, like I said earlier, guys, I mean, check out, man. You got to change your portion size. You can't eat the same shit you did when you wanted to lose 20 pounds. Brother Bruce, you got it, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, we start from the if you're still with me after 7 or 8 weeks, I get a feeling you're going to be around for a little bit longer. So that's when we're gonna bump you up a notch, and we're going to evaluate your progress, and we're going to make necessary adjustments. It's not just go in there and move the weights around anymore and jump on the bicycle. Now we're going to get a little more sports specific, as we say. We're going to maybe increase the training days, emphasize the weak areas. This is where people can tell us what they want, what they're training for. If you're training for baseball, golf, boxing, wrestling, whatever it may be, that's where professionals like Duke and I, we can train you specifically for those those sports that you're working for. I mean, as far as the increasing the flexibility and the mobility, that's a must. That's something you have to learn from day one. You know, your muscles are going to get stretched out and they're going to get torn to pieces. You have to end your workouts by getting a good stretching out, good you know, get the tension off those muscles, you know, and that's where you're becoming a little more advanced as far as training goes. And you know, the final checkpoint, that's when we're going to look at your diet more. We're going to monitor and adjust portion sizes. That's where you're going to realize, you know, you can eat to get big, you can eat to get small. It's really, nutrition is key as far as your overall health program goes. So I mean, like I said, after the 7th or 8th week, you're gonna be doing this for a little while longer.
Right.
You're definitely time to put your baggies on, bro. You know, it's definitely a different era for you. And shout out to my brother Angel Diaz in the building, man. My man JC. I know JC's a gym rat. I never met him, but he's very, very active when we're talking about training. And I think he's a bodybuilder, so I think he knows what he's doing in here, man. So shout out to the cats that came into my chat room to
being in the building.
Yeah, man.
And then the last one, guys, we're going to finish up right here in months 4 to 6, specializing in peak performance. Okay, 3 points. The first one is focus on mastering advanced movements and techniques. Okay, that right there, then you start talking about what we call time and attention, mind muscle connection. You know what I mean? You start thinking about moving the weight. You know what I mean? Instead of like just hoisting the weight up. It's this guy in here, he's just moving the weight around. Anybody can move fucking weight. I don't give a fuck what you do with that. But can you do it with control? Can you know what I mean? Can you do it with control? Yeah, you can flop some weight around and shit like that, hurt yourself. But like Picasso said, man, hey, I got that old man strength, fam. It's some shit I ain't trying to do like I was there in my 20s. Can you do said weight with control? I mean, can you deadlift, you know what I mean, 500 pounds, 400 pounds without looking like a damn cat? You know what I mean? Like you like the cat from Pet Sematary. Remember that old lady laying in the bed? My back. Looking. Can you do that shit? You know what I'm saying? Can you move this weight with control? Number 2, fine-tune exercise selection based off individual strength and weaknesses. Okay. So in other words, again, going back to those weak areas. I mean, if your calves are weak, work more on your calves. If your hamstrings are weak, work more on that. I like to say this all the time. Think about it, especially from the guys. Most of the guys, I got to pick on the guys on this one. Most fellas, when you're in the gym, you work what you can see and you neglect what you can't see. If you can't see it, you neglect it. You neglect the rhomboid, the subscapular, the trapezius muscle. You neglect hyperextensions, your hamstrings, your glutes, your calves. You see what I'm saying? But what you can see, your chest, your shoulders, your abs, your quads, you know what I mean? Sometimes your biceps. When you look in the mirror, that's what you see. But you neglect what you can't see. You work what you can see and neglect what you can't see. And then number 3, evaluate your overall progress and make adjustments for ongoing fitness journey. So in other words, now everything's starting to come full circle. And like Brother Bruce said, if you with me at this long, if this period of time right here, if you stand with me between 4 to 6 months, oh yeah, you good. You locked in. Now we can really do some work. We can really do some work and start working on other goals because you probably met small goals have been met at this point. And now we can start seeing other changes and stuff like that, make other adjustments to your training regimen. Go ahead, Brother Bruce, you got it.
Yeah, this is a time where I'll stick more advanced moves in it, and I think it's time to emphasize on the mind muscle connection.
Yes, sir.
Because you know when you start getting a little more advanced, you can work on, like Duke was talking about the body parts that we can't see, and I mean that includes your whole back. And I never neglected back. Back was always a very, very important aspect of training. In fact, I spent the whole day on back. You know, working. Yeah. And I'd include the trapezius muscles. I'd even work my triceps when I was working. I would work all the muscles you couldn't see, and the calves. I mean, it's just very important. But the thing is, if you get that mind-muscle connection, you can actually see those muscles contracting and expanding in your head while you're working them. And it's not a bad idea to be in a gym where there's a mirror too, so you can take a look at your progress afterwards. But the thing is, you get more advanced. You hit a bench press, you concentrate on your pecs and your triceps, and that those are the only muscles you're going to use. You pretty much you can eliminate the rest of those muscles from that exercise, and that's where you see growth. Because people say that you can't turn fat into muscle and blah blah blah. Believe me, muscle burns fat. The more muscle you have in your body, the less fat you're going to have in your body.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, there's no doubt, and muscle is stronger too. You pinch muscle, it doesn't hurt. You pinch fat, it hurts. It tells you it's got no substance to it. And like we were saying earlier, man, you get that, you get into a little more advanced training, and you can melt that fat off your body. Good nutrition, good smart training. It's the key to doing it, and those long reps where you feel everything. You're not in there it's not, you're not like a rabbit, bang, 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 and you're done. You're in there slow and methodical during your exercises.
Right, and that's my. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm just saying, for me being 6'7" and a half, almost 6'8", that's what I'm working on right now. Like Brother Bruce said, I probably spend all day on back to bring my back out some. And JC hit it on the point. Mix it up, guys. It's just not about dumbbells and barbells. Like he said here, resistance band, chains, stability, stuff like that. Core. My man Lance said kettlebells. All those things are a form of resistance training. You need to mix it up, do a variety of things like that. Have an assortment of things that you do. I mean, that would definitely help you. And like I said, y'all seen the video, in the intro video, I'm using the what we call slam balls. That was a 20-pound slam ball right there. Throwing against the wall, hit those obliques. All those right there are different forms of resistance training. You know what I'm saying? So salute one in my head, Mars right here. Kohler just stopped into the building. You know what I'm saying? DB, home team. Back is the best. Pull-ups to get that V-tape. Yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna do something on that. Guys. I'm gonna do a video on back, and I'm gonna show you guys something that I ain't gonna tell Bruce about it, but I'm gonna do it live, and I'm gonna shock you guys on something about the grip. So if you know, don't put it in the chat. Don't put it in the chat, because I'm gonna do a live on it. I'm gonna show you guys something that's that we got. It's probably been probably when Bruce was around, like when he was working out hard, stuff like that. Even me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you guys the different things about the grip on back, to sit there and widen that back out some, to bring it out some, because I can feel my back starting to spread some now, with a few changes right there. And in public, people would tell me I look good. Guess after I lost 35 pounds, not necessarily from bulking up. Exactly. You don't need to bulk up. And then again, too, I want Bruce, I want you to touch on this right here. And this was real. This haven't probably been around when Bruce was coming through the gym. It's probably like later in my generation. Bruce, like JC said, Picasso said, a lot of people do this shit now called dirty bulking. You know what I'm saying? Dirty bulking, where they just eat a smorgasbord of bullshit just to gain weight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, and you can tell me if I was wrong or right, but I don't think it was around back when your generation. It is more came up. I heard it like closer to my end of mine. I mean, like in the early 2000s and mid 2000s, stuff like that. This whole notion of dirty bulking. You want to touch on that, Brother Bruce?
Well, I hung around with a lot of highly competitive bodybuilders, a lot of highly NPC level, IFBB level, and bulking season. These cats would eat anything, bro. Bucket of Kentucky Fried. I'm going back to the 90s. Dozen donuts. Bulking up is bulking up, and they look like fat boys. You couldn't believe that these were competitive top level bodybuilders until they started to slim down. You know, is it healthy? God, no. A lot of these guys are dead right now, and this is dirty bulking. I mean, bowls of frosted frosted flakes with a half a gallon of milk on them. A whole, just wolf that right down after training, and that's because they want a carb load. They just want to put on bulk. And to me, when I bulk up, I do it wisely. I would just increase my portions. I'd add a few more carbs to my diet. I I'd adjust it so. But dirty bulking, that's been going on for a long time, Duke. I mean, you know, a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken after the workout. That's I've seen it so many times now, and it would blow my mind. But then when it came competition day, I don't know if it was the drugs, I don't know if it was the discipline, but they'd look like Charles Atlas up on that fucking platform. So dirty bulking, it's definitely nothing that I'm going to condone. But it's more for a competitive, crazy ass bodybuilder. It really has no place for these guys that are on YouTube, man. That's the way I look at it. Macadocious Mac of the South, my brother. Salute, man.
Salute. So, and everybody, y'all come into the building, man. First thing is hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all do that for me, man. JC, all y'all, man. Macadocious, I know nonsense. I know you probably hear it. All you guys, Lance, all you guys, subscribe to the channel, man. But yeah, I think he got you. No nonsense. I think he have you. JC came in, and it was between him and my man earlier that came in. Was it Assault? What's his name? Actual Facts. He dropped some gems as well. But I like this right here. I like this right here because people don't. I'm gonna sit there and unpack this, Bruce. I'm gonna let you touch on it. I think people got to learn what kind of weight they can carry on their frame. You can definitely blow up in weight, but might not be effective for your frame or knees or back. Here's the thing about that. Let me unpack that. Guys, what he's saying is excess weight on your body is bad. On your ankles, on your knees, on your hips. So be mindful of that. When you're carrying around said weight, it doesn't matter from an external standpoint. You may look good, but internally, you got to think. You've seen people 300 pounds. You know what I mean? Think about this right here. How many former football players, offensive linemen, when they finish with their career, notice they try to lose all that weight, get that weight off their frame. You know what I mean? Look at Big Nate Newton. You know what I mean? Think about Big Nate. Look at him. A lot of them. You know what I'm saying? I think Matt Light, one of the best offensive guards out there, Orlando Pace. All them guys, they try to get that weight up off them after their career. So what he's saying to you guys is this right here, guys, man. That weight on you is not good. Hell, you guys couldn't tell it, but maybe a couple years back, I was about give or take 285, 290. I look good, but I didn't tie in well. Now I'm about 260-ish, maybe 255. I'm giving maybe 255, maybe 250, one of them. But I tie in well, and I'm stronger now. Abs in place, you know what I mean? Everything in place, and I feel better. You know what I mean? No tension on my knees and stuff like that. No, none of that stuff like that. Not saying I had it bad when I was 285, but I can feel the difference in my body now. I feel lighter. I feel a lot better. You know what I'm saying? So again, don't keep that weight on you if you can help it, man. So what's up? You can literally feel extra weight on you. Yes, you can. Hell yes. Yes. All fire, no smoke. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yes. You can feel it. You can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Brother Bruce, go ahead. You got that right there. Is amino acid good? HGH, human growth hormones. Brother Bruce, tackle that.
Bro, I mean, well, which one first? Which one do we want to start first? The carrying the excess weight with the stress on the joints? Absolutely, man. One of the biggest industries of the 21st century now is joint replacement, and that's from a lot of. I'm not going to say healthy people. I'm going to say fat people who wore the joints out in their knees and their hips. Their backs are all fucked up. So absolutely, man. You know, joint integrity is very important, but we can do that by getting adequate calcium, making sure you stretch out after workouts. Don't neglect leg days. You know, do simple multi-joint movements. Make sure you're getting those knees, the ankles, because you put a lot of weight on there, and after an amount of time that cartilage is going to wear off, you're going to get bone on bone, and that's when you need joint replacement. So you have to be mindful of everything you do in the health industry. You know, for every action there's going to be a reaction, so you have to make sure you're covering all bases. And our amino acids, good, man. Well, see, all protein is basically amino acids.
Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. You got it.
No, I was just going to say, you need amino acids. If your body didn't have amino acids, it would shrivel up and die. The amino acid pool but there are 27, 28, I don't know how many amino acids, but there are roughly that many amino acids in a complete protein. And every amino acid does a specific thing for your body. So it's real important. One of them is going to grow your hair. One of them is going to make sure your teeth are nice and solid. Another one's going to make sure that your muscles aren't breaking down. Another one's going to making sure you're having enough sleep at night. So yeah, amino acids are optimal. You eat good, clean proteins, you're going to get enough amino acids in your body. And HGH, that's human growth hormone. That's what your body naturally produces. A good diet, getting the adequate amount of the amino acids. And then there are certain amino acids that are supposedly stimulate your pituitary gland to produce more growth hormone. And hey, if you're an advanced athlete and you want to try those growth hormone releases, give them a shot. I don't think they're going to hurt you. I tried them myself way back in the day. They were inconvenient. You had to wake up in the middle of the night and drink these GH boosters. And did they work? I don't know, man. You know, I was training my ass off, eating clean and doing everything to go along with it. But yeah, extremely important, man. Eat clean proteins. If you want to take a whey protein drink after your workout, that's a good thing too. But yeah, man, get that amino acid pool high. Drink a lot of water to keep it flushed out. And yep, man, amino acids are a good thing.
Like I said, they the building blocks of protein, family. Like I said, while your body can produce some amino acids, the other guy comes from essential amino acids. You know what I mean? So get your good fish and your fatty fish, your eggs, your your legumes, your nuts in there. Like you said earlier, like I was telling you earlier, the big three. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of that. You know what I mean? You got to bring that in. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things like I said, your body gotta have that. You gotta have those essential amino acids and stuff like that in as well, even though your body do produce some of them. So let's see what else, guys. This here has been a great note. Okay, cool. All right, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Anything you want to add, Brother Bruce?
Duke, this is a great way to start my Saturday off, man. Go watch some boxing after this, man. But when I do this, I get that the spirit moves me to make sure I stay healthy and make sure I get that message out for anybody hanging around me. You're goddamn gonna well get healthy, bro. So shout out to you. Thanks for having me in here, man.
No doubt, Brother Bruce. And nobody, Brother Bruce, get out of here. I gotta run it back for the men. Stay masculine. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Boys in their little muscle shirts.
Men are not meant to be dominant. Men are meant to be submissive.
Life's too short to exercise. I'm just gonna be honest. There are so many better things to do than exercise.
It's about when you do that and there's like muscles there, nobody cares about that.
It hurts me to see how corrupted you are.
And can cry. So it's okay to be weak.
It is okay to be fat.
You work out strictly for appearance-based reasons, you are fat phobic.
Anyway, that's enough of that shit. That shit triggered me. But JC said, Duke, do you include a list in exercise into your workout? Not be honest with you, JC, not anymore. Only thing I'd probably do now is probably deadlifts. But as far as like clean and jerks and stuff like that, snatches and stuff like that, not anymore. Even though I don't look it, you know what I mean? I am older, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really do it like that now. I don't really do as much right now, but I probably do like some deadlifts and stuff like that. And then after that, I cut the deck. I'm not doing overhead jerk, overhead squat, and all that good stuff like that. Clean and jerk. Hang cleans and all that good stuff. I don't do it like I did when I was in my 30s and 20s and stuff like that. That there were days. Wow. When he said, yeah. Man, yeah, you heard that? See, that's what I like. When a woman come up and sit there and say, that theory is wild when he she said, man, I'm supposed to be submissive. I know, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, GP, that can be a show in itself, right? Hey, GP will do a show on this shit right here alone. Hold on, full man GP. Hold on.
Boys in their little muscle shirts.
Men are not meant to be dominant. Men are meant to be submissive.
GP, that's a show in itself. That's a show in itself. Salute. But listen, I smashed it. And it was hello, Bruce. Guys, cool. How old are you, dude? Yeah, man. Listen, I am an old man up here. I'm not too far behind Brother Bruce. I am 69. I'm 69 now. But
I'm in it.
oh, no. I'm in my late 40s. I'm gonna sit there and leave it right there. I'm in my late 40s, man. For real. Got a birthday coming up here, so I'm in my late 40s, man. That's what's up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, anybody, let's see. Let's do this right here. What's up? Hey, by y'all, Mayhem and Miracles. Salute.
My sister Mayhem and Miracles. Salute.
Appreciate you. Yes, ma'am. Thanks for being in the building. And all the people that come over from Bruce Gas, man, y'all do me a solid, man. Hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button and stuff like that. It really help with the algorithm. You know what I mean? And help with videos like this right here. The vet, anytime he want, he come through. You know what I'm saying? Again, serious, real talk. This is all fire, no smoke. I'm gonna tell you guys something.
Sure.
You know what I mean? For real. Me and Brother Bruce, we can sit here, real talk. Just the same way y'all do boxing over there, we can talk about this all day. At least for I'm be on the real side thing, at least about 4 days, about 12 hours at a clip, if we wanted to. Hands down, every day and twice on Sunday. I shit you not. If you don't believe us, put a wager on it. I guarantee, and it'll be a different topic every single day. At least 4 days a week, 12 hours, we can talk about this shit. But
Shop
y'all know
talk.
how I do it. Easy.
Shop talk.
Easy. You know what I'm saying? And forever, Lisa, I appreciate you on your fitness journey. Keep up the great work. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? All you guys, man. Tell her May, that's baby girl right there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yes, late 40s looking better than two. Hey, listen, man, I'm trying to stand shit. I'm trying to keep up with this brother right here. You know what I mean? On the side of me right here. You know what I mean? I gotta get to this level. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? March 18th, salute, man, saying GP. But with that being said, Brother Bruce, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna close it out, man. We're gonna get out of here with my man X. I'm gonna close it out the same way I brought it in. Salute to my man X, man. I can't, you know what I mean? X was that dude. So I'm gonna get out of here the same way. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, I'm tripping, man. Brother Bruce Gas, man, you got the floor. You know what I'm saying? You got your whole closeout. My fault, fam.
Oh, not too much to close. Hey, not too much to close out, man. Just appreciate you having me on here, Duke, and everybody that came in on my channel and watched this. This is very, very important part of my life, man. Helping nutrition. It's if I didn't do this, I wouldn't be doing boxing. I wouldn't be doing jazz. I wouldn't be doing the fine weed. I wouldn't be doing anything, man. You know, this is where it's at. Follow Big Duke over here, man. I think he does this almost every Saturday now. If you're getting into it, come in here and share your progress with us. If you have any questions, man, ask him. And if Duke doesn't have the answer for me, he can call me up and I'll give him the answer. So I appreciate you guys in here, man. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more, man. I'm out of here. Peace.
Peace. All right, guys, I ain't gonna keep you, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. But at the end of the video, you get a chance to see me. I think it was Lance, a JC, see me using the med ball. It's a 20-pound med ball. It's just a different variety of resistance training. You know what I'm saying? So shoot my man X. You know what I mean? That's my time. Big Duke, all fire. No smoke. Everybody came into the building, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. I ain't
gonna sit here and beat you in the head all day. You know what I'm saying? You know, I say what I have to say. God bless.
Man, that shit was right, man. That shit hot. Toy, you came in late, girl. Why you come in late? Toy? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to talk about that. Anyway, man, time for my massage, man. I gotta get this massage in here right across town. Anyway, man, y'all enjoy your Saturday, man. We're gonna get ready for this. We got that good game. We got a Duke and NC play right now, man. So we're gonna check that out. Get this massage in, man. And you know, that's what's up. So again, guys, take care of yourself and each other, man. That's my time. Big Duke, all fire, no smoke. You know what time it is, man. Take care. Peace.